between 62 and 78, it's easy to focus on what feels slower or harder. But if certain quiet signs are still present in your life, you are not falling behind. You are doing fine, steady, capable, and more resilient than you may realize. Between 62 and 78, it is easy to measure your life by comparison. You remember how quickly you once climbed stairs. You remember reading fine print without hesitation. You remember energy that seemed endless. And quietly, you begin to wonder whether what you feel now means something is slipping away. But there is another way to look at this season. Instead of asking what has changed, you can ask what remains steady. Because if certain signs are still present in your daily life, you are not declining the way you may fear. You are doing fine overall. One of the clearest signs is steady daily movement. This does not mean running, lifting heavy weights, or moving with the speed you had at 40. It means that when you rise from your chair, your legs respond. It means you can walk across your home without fear. It means you can step outside, navigate a grocery store, or carry a light bag without feeling fragile. Movement becomes more intentional in these years. You may hold the railing, you may pause before stepping off a curb. But intention is not weakness, it is awareness. The body changes over time. Muscles soften. Balance requires more attention. But if you can still move through your environment with reasonable steadiness, you are maintaining something deeply important. Steady movement protects independence. It keeps your world accessible. It allows you to prepare meals, answer the door, tend to small chores, and participate in life. There is confidence that grows from knowing your body still responds when you ask it to. That confidence reduces fear, and when fear decreases, movement becomes smoother. You may walk more slowly than you once did, but slowness is not failure. Slowness often brings stability, and stability in the body supports stability in the mind. Clear and practical thinking is another powerful sign that you are doing fine overall. Between 62 and 78, you may notice that recalling a name takes a moment longer. You may reread a sentence once or twice. These experiences are common. They do not automatically signal decline. What matters more is whether you can follow conversations, understand instructions, manage your finances, and make decisions that protect your well-being. If you can evaluate information and choose thoughtfully, your mind remains strong. Practical thinking often deepens with age. You have seen enough of life to recognize patterns. You understand consequences. You sense when something does not feel right. When you pause before responding to a suspicious phone call, that is clarity. When you read paperwork carefully rather than rushing, that is clarity. When you recognize that you need rest before committing to a busy schedule, that is clarity. Judgment does not have to be fast to be effective. Clear thinking also allows you to adapt, to learn new systems slowly, to adjust to technology at your own pace, to ask questions without embarrassment. When your mind remains engaged and thoughtful, you are protecting your independence in ways that may not be visible to others. Mental clarity and physical steadiness together create a foundation. But life is not only about body and mind. It is also about how you respond emotionally to what unfolds. Emotional stability is another quiet sign that you are doing fine. Between 62 and 78, life often includes change. Children move further away. Friends retire or relocate. Health may require more attention. Roles shift. Emotional stability does not mean you never feel sadness or frustration. It means those emotions do not take control of you. If you can experience disappointment without becoming bitter, if you can feel worry without being overwhelmed, if you can acknowledge aging without resentment, you carry a deep strength. In many ways, emotional stability improves with age. You have weathered storms before. You know that moments of discomfort pass. You understand that not every problem requires panic. Patience becomes more natural. Perspective becomes clearer. When the body aches, you adjust. When plans change, you reorganize. When misunderstandings arise, you communicate calmly. This steadiness protects relationships. It protects your peace. It prevents small stresses from turning into large conflicts. Emotional balance also supports physical health. Less tension, less agitation, more restful sleep. When your emotional life feels generally steady, even if imperfect, you are doing well. And emotional steadiness allows connection to remain strong. Meaningful connection is another sign that you are doing fine overall. Between 62 and 78, social circles may change. Work relationships fade. Neighbors move. Some friendships naturally loosen. But if you still have a few dependable connections, family members, friends, neighbors, community groups, you are supported in ways that matter deeply. Human beings remain social at every age. Conversation stimulates thought. Shared laughter lightens burdens. Being listened to affirms your worth. Connection does not require a large network. It requires sincerity. If you can call someone and speak honestly, if someone checks in on you, if you participate in a weekly gathering, even a small one, you are maintaining a vital support. Connection protects mental health. It reduces isolation. It reminds you that you are part of something larger than your own thoughts. Even simple exchanges matter. Greeting a neighbor, talking to a cashier, attending a local event. Staying connected also requires effort. It means reaching out instead of waiting. It means accepting invitations. It means being open to new acquaintances even when comfort tempts you to stay home. When connection remains part of your life, you are nurturing resilience. And resilience supports another important sign: maintaining personal responsibility. Personal responsibility at this stage does not mean doing everything alone. It means managing what you reasonably can. If you prepare your meals, keep track of appointments, maintain your hygiene, pay your bills, and organize your space with care, you are preserving independence. These daily tasks may feel routine, even mundane, but they are pillars. When you wake at a consistent time, follow a simple routine, and take care of your needs, you are creating structure. Structure reduces confusion. It reduces stress. It conserves energy. Managing personal responsibility also includes recognizing when assistance is appropriate, asking for help with heavy tasks, seeking clarification when instructions feel unclear. Responsibility does not mean prideful isolation. It means thoughtful management. If you can still handle the basics of life with awareness and care, you are doing fine. And beyond responsibility lies something quieter, but equally powerful: hope and forward perspective. Between 62 and 78, it is easy to focus on what has already happened. The years behind you are long. The years ahead may feel uncertain. But if you still look forward to something, even something small, you are carrying hope. Hope may be as simple as planning a visit, tending a garden next season, learning a new skill, or looking forward to a family gathering. Forward perspective keeps life moving. It reminds you that today is not only about maintaining, it is also about experiencing. Gratitude often accompanies this perspective: appreciating a quiet morning, enjoying a favorite meal, noticing sunlight on the floor. These moments anchor peace. If you can still imagine tomorrow with curiosity rather than dread, you are doing fine overall. Not because everything is perfect, not because nothing aches, but because your foundation remains intact. Steady movement, clear thinking, emotional stability, meaningful connection, personal responsibility, forward perspective. These signs may seem ordinary, but together they form a powerful picture, a picture of someone who is not merely aging, but living. Between 62 and 78, doing fine does not mean returning to youth. It means standing firmly in the present. If these signs still shape your daily life, then your years are not defined by loss. They are defined by steadiness. And steadiness in these decades is a remarkable achievement.